Hello everybody, this is Joe. Welcome to another how-to origami tutorial. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make an origami sci-fi rocket. So before we get started, I just want to say that this is an advanced tutorial. Okay, this is actually a difficult one, and it's not going to be easy for all of you to do. So what I want to say is that please don't leave hateful comments down below because you can't do it, alright? This is difficult and it takes practice. Origami takes practice, and if you can't do it, just means you needed some more practice. You'll work your way up, and I believe you could do it. I mean, this isn't too difficult. And I also wanted to mention, I know I go fast. I do go fast, and I go fast because half of you tell me I'm going too slow and half of you tell me I'm going too fast. And right about here in this area there should be a pause button. You can use that at any time. And you may not know there's also if you click on the gear over here, the settings, you can also go into slow-mo. That can also help you. Just some little tools you can use. So if I'm going too fast, that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, so with that said, let's go ahead and get started. So the first step, we're going to take this corner and fold it down to this corner. So we're basically making a diagonal. Alright, line up the edges as best you can before you fold. That way everything's very accurate. Alright, I can see this piece of paper wasn't perfectly cut. Oh well. And I also wanted to mention, when you do your creases, make sure you're using something hard like your fingernail. Something to kind of press down and really make a strong fold. Like that. That way you can very easily tell where your creases are for later steps. Alright, now that you've folded in both diagonals, we're going to go ahead and fold edge to edge. What we're doing right now is we're making a square base. So if you have a different method of getting to the square base, go ahead and do that, because that's all we're doing right now. Alright, and the other way. Alright, now we're going to unfold completely, and I'm just going to do a mountain fold on one of the diagonals. This is the way I get to the square base. I find it really fast and effective and precise. If you have a different way, like I said, please go ahead and do that. By all means, this is what I do. So after you've folded this crease up, go ahead and press in the middle, and it should pop down like that. Now you can bring these inwards like this. Alright, and then squash the whole thing down, just like that. Alright, finalize everything. Maybe rotate it once. Alright, sweet, let's go zoom in a wee bit. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a squash fold on all 4 layers. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these flaps, we're going to open it up, and then we're going to press down right here. Alright, and this needs to be a precise fold, and the way to check that easily is to look at this crease right here. Not quite sure how well you can see that, so I have my pencil. You have the center crease right here, and this needs to line up with this crease, or this line right here. That way everything stays in perfect alignment. Alright, fold that well. Okay, so that's one of the sides, one of the flaps. You need to do this on all 4. Alright, once you're done with all the squash folds, it should look like this. Alright, I'll show you what it looks like here. here. Alright, so just kind of finalize all the edges. Sometimes you can get some bubbling here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these flaps right here and fold them to the center crease. Right here. I'm going to do that on both the right and the left sides. Just one layer though. Okay, now unfold those, and we're going to lift this up right here, just like this, and press in on those same creases we just made. Now these layers should come together to a point right on the center crease. It's a little tricky if you haven't done this before, but not super difficult. I think it should be something you can learn after 1 or 2 tries. Okay, so once you've kind of pinched it together towards the middle, bring it down and solidify your creases. Alright, and go across here too. Alright, fold up and fold down again. Alright, this leaves a good mark right here. We're going to use that mark later. Alright, so now let's go ahead and do that on all the 4 other sides as well. Okay, so when you're done with that step, you should have a model that looks like this. Alright, now we're going to do something kind of strange, but I think it really adds a cool effect to the rocket. I'm pretty sure you'll agree. It's going to be a little bit tedious, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and do it. Basically, we're going to fold this corner down, almost like a triplet fold. Basically, this tip is going to be halfway between this edge and the line we made right here. So around there, about there, yeah, right there. And here's where you need to fold really strong. Use your fingernail to get some good creases. Okay, and now we're gonna fold this back up on itself. See how small that fold is? Just back up on itself like that. And again, fold strong. Get a good crease there. And unfold, flip your model over, and try and fold along those same lines as best you can. Like that. The first one. Press down, and then we're going to fold back up on the same creases. Just like that. Unfold. Okay, so now we're going to unfold the entire thing. I know, it's a little bit annoying. You're going to unfold the entire thing like that. Alright, and we should see 2 octagons. See how the lines are parallel right here? They go around like this. You see that? Basically what we're going to do is we're going to mountain fold on the outside one and valley fold on the inside one, and it'll create a cool little nose for the rocket. So let's go ahead and do that. This is called a sink fold, and it's not an easy one either. So basically I'm going to be kind of refolding. Let me focus that. There we go. I'm basically going to be refolding along these lines, but now I'm letting the nose sink inwards on itself. Then it'll sink, then it'll stick back out once we do the inside octagon. This is actually a very tricky step. So if you can't do it, just don't feel bad, practice, or move on. Okay, so when you're done, it should have this kind of shape. Now we need to reverse the inside layer of the octagon. So we've done a mountain fold on the outside one. Now we need to do an inside, or a valley fold along the inside octagon right here. Alright, just bend it back up. Alright, once you're done with both of those, the nose of your rocket should look like this. Alright, and that's the kind of cool effect we were going for, is to get this kind of tip of the rocket kind of shape. So now you're going to have to quickly redo all of these folds. It should be really fast because all the creases have already been done. Alright, so just like that. Sweet. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take this corner right here, just the top layer, and we're going to fold it in to where these lines cross. We have this crease right here, this crease, and we have the center crease. So we're going to fold it in to where they cross, which is about right there. And just to clarify, these should be down. Alright, and the same on this side. Alright, once you folded these in, now what you're going to do is reverse fold them. Okay, so this is also a little bit tedious and kind of advanced, but it just makes the rocket look so cool in the end. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to unfold or open up this section right here, and you should notice a shape. So we have this crease right here. Glad I decided to use a pencil this time. Alright, we have this one right here, and this one right here. Alright, see, it's kind of a triangle. And then we have these inner ones radiating out like that. These three on the inside are going to be valley folds, and the outside ones are going to be mountain folds. So a reverse fold is basically you're just kind of reversing the folds that you just made. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright, and it tucks in just like that. Alright, and refold. Cool, so now you need to go ahead and do that for all of these flaps. There should be 2 to each side, 4 sides, so 8 total. Alright, once you've done that, you should see that the sides kind of have a cool, almost rounded look to them because of the reverse folds. And that's kind of what I'm going for here, is that cool look. It makes it more sleek, and then it'll kind of round out the shape and how it looks. Alright, so now we're on the second to the last step, I believe. We're going to take these legs and we're basically just going to angle them outwards. So these legs all have a side like this, Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pinch and kind of force these upwards like this. Alright, so I'm just taking this leg and then I'm going to force it at an angle and then crease here. Alright, and you see it should cause the leg to stick out at a slight angle like that. And just to keep it consistent, I'm going to line them up like this so I can keep all the legs going at the same angle. So now I'm going to do this one, do the same thing, open it up, force it. I'm going to align it with the other leg and then make the crease solid. Same thing for all 4 legs. Alright, once you're done with that, you should have all the legs of the model at an obvious angle, like that. If you haven't already, make sure that everything's well solidified. Okay, now if the reverse folds we did earlier to give it a roundness here were really tricky for you, you can be done here. Alright, this looks like an awesome rocket just as it is. But if you just want to go for complete total awesomeness, let's go ahead and take the last step. Basically, we're going to take these little tabs right here, fold them from this point up as far as they'll go to here, and then we're going to reverse those. That will kind of complete the roundness of the rocket and make it so that it stays at this kind of position, and it makes it look cylindrical. So that's the last step. I really encourage you to try, but if you don't want to, this looks awesome. So let's just go ahead and do that. I'm going to fold from this corner up as far on this side as it'll let me go. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. There we go. Alright. Crease that. And now try and open it up. And we're going to reverse this. Reverse folds get significantly harder the smaller they get. Alright, and that's what it should look like. And you can see already this kind of just adds a new layer. Oops, it's out of focus again. How about that? Alright, there we go. You can see how this adds another layer onto the reverse fold we did over here, and it just kind of pushes it out into a more round shape. So there should be 8 of these total. So go ahead and go all around the entire rocket and do that. Alright, so once you've done all of those folds, now what you're going to do is you're going to open it up. Alright, I wish this would focus better. You're basically going to spread open all the reverse folds here, 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 basically all 8 layers, and just spread them open as much as you can. And you'll see they kind of act as spacers or springs. They kind of push the rocket into its cylindrical style shape. Alright, see that? Just like that. And you'll see I'm holding the tip, so I'm not forcing anything. It just keeps the legs spread at kind of a 90-degree angle like that. and gives the rocket a nice round looking shape. Alright, and so yeah, this is my tutorial for how to make the Origami Sci-Fi rocket. Let's see if I can scoot this out a bit. There we go. Look at that. I think that looks pretty cool. What do you think? Alright, so with that, hope you had fun in this tutorial. Anyway, so have fun. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't, you're missing out. Like and subscribe. I also wanted to say real quick before you go, I am approaching both 1 million views on my channel and 5,000 subscribers. And I just wanted to say thanks, guys. Thank you for everyone who subscribed. Thank you for all watching my videos. It's really, really encouraging to see the support for my content, and I just wanted to say thank you to all of you. And if you haven't subscribed already, do that. You're missing out. Alright, so with that, have a great day, everyone. See you in the next video.